like I think it's important to be clear about what the purpose is
Yes.
of the meditation we're
Yes.
doing and our intention is.
Ah.
So, if our intention or our purpose is to be more relaxed, then we can find a method that will help us be more relaxed, And if our intention is to see reality as it is and become free, maybe then, and be free of suffering, maybe this can be the same method, but maybe also it can be a different method which is more helpful. So for example, not so we could discuss this for a long
Okay.
time.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes, but that's so it depends on the purpose, and also some people, as you just said, some people say, maybe meditation is we visualize something and we want our life to be like this, So some maybe be calling this as a meditation because we meditate or we focus on this topic. So, but there, I think, nowadays it's important just to be clear about the terms, to define the terms clearly, and to have like a common understanding. So when we discuss these things, I think it's important to define, as with any discussion or debate, it's important to define the terminology and, come to a clear understanding and then, discuss. And but in my understanding, in my current limited, probably wrong understanding, it's the purpose of meditation is to understand and see reality as it is, and to see the nature of mind as it is, and not changing anything, not trying to change anything, but just being in that state of not of that unspoken state in a way. So but so this and then just abiding in that, or however we want to call it. So but there are many, and for some people, for some practitioners who are like very good practitioners, they can just click, maybe they read something or they meet something or someone, or they're in a certain situation, and then they can just see everything clearly. Suffering, they're not suffering anymore. They can see things as they are. They're not following their judgments. Their mind is clear and equanimous and so on. So and they're like all the qualities of the mind express, of mindfulness and awareness and wisdom and insight and compassion and understanding and so on. And they're for some people it may be like that, but unfortunately not for me. And for some or many of us it's not like that. So in this way, if that is the case, there can be like many different meditation methods which help us to calm our mind and to focus our mind, and so that we are actually able to see how the mind is. So because it's very difficult when we have monkey mind, right? Then, and the mind is distracted and going from one thought to another like very quickly, it's very difficult, and we're maybe lost and we're maybe not aware that this is happening. It's very difficult for us to see how things really are and to see the suffering in this. This actually is suffering. Monkey mind is suffering. So when as like when you're stressed or confused about something, then actually we are not really aware and conscious and mindful, but we don't really feel well, no? Because the mind is going all over the place and we cannot control it. We cannot control the mind anyway. It does what it does. So but then when we are skillful, we can just, when there's monkey mind, apply some skillful, useful methods, and then the monkey mind on its own, we don't do anything, monkey mind can calm down. Maybe the monkey is jumping very fast, no? And then if we, for example, meditate on sound or on hearing or on the sensations of breathing or some object, meditation with support, then, and come back to that in a gentle way, not forcing the mind, but just skillfully, holding the intention of remaining mindful as best as we can, and then when the mind is going to monkey mind again a little bit, then remembering the intention, and oh yes, my intention was to stay with the object of meditation, but now again it was going to monkey mind or to distractedness. Then actually when we do this after some time, then the monkey mind on its own, we don't need to do anything, will calm down, and then the monkey will remain on the tree on one branch. Maybe first it was jumping every second here and there, but then maybe after some time it will remain for a few seconds there, and then maybe it will be smiling a little bit or not doing anything, and then maybe it will jump again, and then maybe a little bit faster, and then we recognize that again, and so on. So but the trick with meditation is, one of the principles is, we actually don't need to do anything in a way, but we need to consciously, deliberately hold our intention. And this of course can get into philosophical debate, like, what makes me hold the intention, what is behind this, is it conscious, unconscious, and so on, blah blah. But for the purpose of of learning and making use of all this, we hold this intention, and then the monkey mind will calm down, and then only we can see clearly. And then we can see clearly, or when there's monkey mind, or when there's distractedness, or when I believe a certain thing about reality, like, oh, it should be different, this person should not have said that, this person should have done that, I should have done that, or I have to do it like this, and so on. When we are thinking like this, then we are not in harmony with reality, because reality is, this person did this, this person did not do that, I did not do that, and I'm doing this all the time. Right? Yes, I think most of us. So meditation can help us to notice this. And then still, the principle is, we don't need to change anything. There's some, there are different ways. Some people say different things, and we just need to find out what is useful for us. So, but one approach I like is to relax and maybe smile, and then to see, oh, when I think like this, oh, I'm creating a lot of suffering for myself, and the situation is not changing anyways, but I'm just so angry and confused. So, but then when we meditate, we can relax more, and then we can actually see, oh, when I believe this, I will suffer. When I let go of this belief, when I don't believe this, I don't suffer. When I don't believe, oh, he should do that, she should do that, when I don't believe that, I don't suffer. So then the mind naturally, and the mind is a very amazing, smart thing, so then it has like wisdom and understanding. It's not stupid, it's like really amazing. So then when the mind sees this itself, the mind will learn, oh, when I don't believe these things, I'm not suffering, or I'm not, then there's no suffering.
Yeah.
And when there's belief in certain things about reality which are not true, which there's resistance or conflict with reality, then there's suffering. So in this way, the mind is training itself. So we don't need to say, oh, don't think about it, or when I think like this, I should not think like this. Because when we do meditation, naturally we will see these things, and naturally the mind will then let go of these things on its own. And this is like my understanding of like understanding or wisdom or vipassana or so. Yeah, or one way of it.
Yeah, he also say same thing.
Ah.
For the beginners, for the practice, for the one that really just starting meditation, because all in the commercial or everything they say that for meditation you need to don't think anything, right? But actually, if you don't think anything, you must be thinking something.
Yes.
So the only way to learn how to do meditation is not for not thinking anything, but he said just to be aware, just to witness.
Yes.
Your sense. You close your eyes, and your sense, you're hearing something. Okay, let it pass. That's it.
Yes.
Don't think about like, oh, why is that sound? Oh, what they doing? Oh, why is this happening? Stop all of that. Just oh, that sound. Okay, that's it. Let it pass and sense another things. Just that.
Yes. Exactly.
He
Exactly.
said that, and I
Yes.
think okay, that makes sense. That's what Simon said, but he can say it like more. What is it in English?
Elaborate, clear, articulate.
Yeah,
Yes.
like more. It sounds easier, you know.
Ah, yes.
Sounds easier. But
Oh, very good. Then
just-
yes.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Just witness what happened to you.
Yes.
You can maybe hearing or maybe can feel like oh the lights is feel I mean like the lights is too strong, maybe I need to turn it off to make it something. You can think like that because your eyes seeing light, right? So it's all is about not your thinking, it's all your sense is deliver that to your logic. So that's why
Yes.
that's the help is coming. So it's
Yes.
your sense. So learn to understand your sense and to feel that, to aware, to witness what they feel or what you feel, what the sense feel, and then that's it. Don't think why or don't think why should I do whatever. Just let it pass.
Yes.
That's how you learn. Very good.
Ah, very good.
Say that.
Yeah, please
That's really good, no?
follow that. Yes,
to do
excellent.
that.
Sounds very good. Sounds very good.
But that's really, yeah.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes. So there's like and yeah, I mean please like experiment with
Mhm.
what works for you. So this, some people would maybe call like meditation, open awareness meditation, And for some people, especially at the beginning, it can be helpful to have like meditation or calm abiding practice with support.
Mhm.
So like, oh, I will just try to have an anchor resting on sound or on the flower, no? And then this can help us to remain aware of just what everything is happening,
Mhm.
and at the same have a little bit of focus.
Mm.
So and then we can
Yeah.
also let go of the focus and just remain aware. So this depends on our skill and resources capacity. So sounds very good. Yes,
Very
please
good.
follow
Very good.
follow that.
Okay. Cool, man.